Central Park, New York City, one of my favorite places to be. When I lived here, I used to come here a lot and meditate and go through everything that's going on in my head and kind of like unwind in here. If you've never been here, I totally suggest you guys coming here, taking a trip and just spending a day in the park. And it's one of those oases of life. It's just a little piece of heaven on earth. But I'm here today on a different purpose, here for some work in the city. But I wanted to get to a video blog that comes from Tim. He's a college student, and it's basically about alcohol and the effects it has on your body and trying to build the muscle mass and how much does it negative, empty calories. I'm going to dismiss a lot of rumors and everything else that people have with alcohol consumption and bodybuilding. But the email goes, Greg, love your site, huge sense of motivation for me. I've learned more than you can ever imagine through nutrition and working out. Your workouts are amazing and inspire me to do the best I can every single day. I would like to go into alcohol. Being a college student, I go out and I party quite a lot, and I'm wondering the effects it has on my overall transformation process to become the bigger and better person I can be. All the best, Tim. Tim, that's a great email. Really appreciate it. And a good question. You know, I've had this question asked to me, probably one of the most common questions, you know. So let's get into it. If you read any studies on alcohol and the effects it has on the body, usually they're talking about the effects it has on your liver, your brain function, your memory, your heart, your lungs, all the internal organs of which your body and the negative effects it has. You never really talk too much or hear too much about the effects, the pros and cons it might have with any kind of muscle building. The only kind of aesthetics we hear about alcohol consumption is what? The beer gut, you know? It's like, guys like, yo, you know, you might have a six-pack, but I got a keg, you know? Kiss my ass, man. You trade that keg in for a six-pack immediately if you could, but you can't because you're too damn lazy. But everyone thinks that drinking alcohol and stuff gets that beer gut and builds fat and everything else. So we're going to get into that a little bit more, but what you would read if you go and you study about alcohol and the effects on the body, it would say that as far as bodybuilding and producing size and strength and muscle building processes, alcohol, they say one drink of alcohol, this one drink destroys a whole week's worth of gains in the gym. One drink destroys a whole week's worth. That if you're on that quest to lose body fat, you wouldn't be caught dead with a drink in your hand. That it destroys all types of muscle building in your body. Now, these are coming from people that probably have never done a single set in the gym. Are there truths there? Yes. Are they extreme in what they're saying? Yes. But there are truths in there. So let me talk to you, a guy who has done a few sets in the gym, on the effects of alcohol and my personal take on it. First, let's get into the actual effects of alcohol on the body. An alarming fact here is that of all the calories that come into your body through the consumption of alcohol, meaning when you drink alcohol, the consumptions of calories from the fats and the carbs and the protein within inside of an alcohol consumption, those calories, only 5% of those calories are produced into fat storage. Only 5%. So flags should be flying up in your head right now if you guys are listening to what I'm saying. That 5% of the calories coming in from alcohol consumption actually goes into fat storage. So basically, how the hell would you ever get fat drinking alcohol? Well, you wouldn't from the calories of alcohol. And that's all you see with Michelob Ultra and all these other, you know, Lance Armstrong, hey, the low carb beer, no, bullshit. That's a misconception. It's a myth. It's all bullshit. You can't get fat drinking alcohol from the calories of the product of what you're drinking. The reason why you get fat is because the alcohol transforms the way your body naturally works. Meaning the way your body produces and uses fat storage. The effects of alcohol it has, it can and it controls the levels that your body will use to burn fat for energy. Meaning 23 grams of alcohol, right? When you drink 23 grams worth volume-wise of alcohol, that decreases your lipid oxidation process by 73%. Your lipid oxidation process is your fat burning process, the process of which your body burns fat for energy. Alcohol destroys it almost, 73%. How does it do it? Because when the alcohol goes into your liver, the metabolic change of that produces something called acetate. Acetate, A-C-E-T-A-T-E, is an energy source your body fuels off of instead of fat. So it actually, this byproduct, after alcohol goes through your liver, acetate, is something that protects your body's fat storage. So your body doesn't burn the fat, it burns the acetate. So it's not that alcohol is bringing calories in that makes you fat, it's that the alcohol makes your body stop burning fat for energy. It starts burning acetate, a byproduct of the alcohol. So therefore, it's not burning fat, and therefore your fat starts to grow and you get that beer gut. Not from the calories of what you're drinking, but because it chemically changes the way your body produces and burns energy, fat storage energy. Hope that makes sense. The other thing that alcohol does that's detrimental to success is your hormones. It fucks up your hormones and changes them all up. Meaning, it decreases your testosterone levels in your body and increases your cortisol levels. Your cortisol is a hormone produced from alcohol that actually destroys muscle building process. It also lowers by 20% your protein synthesis in the body. Protein synthesis is the formation of protein elements to build those muscles and every other fiber and organ in your body. That's basically everything is protein. That protein synthesis reaction is decreased by 20%. When you go to sleep, your first stages, your early stages of REM, when you go to sleep, is when your body naturally releases its own natural human growth hormone. When you drink alcohol, your sleeping patterns are out of whack because it's a natural depressant and it energizes you, believe it or not, and you're all up to late hours and your sleeping patterns go out of whack, so therefore it decreases that by 70%, your natural release of natural human growth hormone in your body. So 70% of your human growth natural hormone is decreased in your sleep by drinking alcohol. 20% of your protein synthesis is stopped in your body. Your testosterone levels go down, your cortisone levels go up. Now let's talk about vitamins and minerals. What does alcohol do to that? When your body, you drink alcohol, it goes into your gut, right? Then it gets into your bloodstream. Well, your food and alcohol, right? Your food is competing with the ethanol of alcohol to get into your bloodstream. So two things are trying to get into, only so much can get in at one time. And ethanol, the alcohol, is taking a big portion of that. So a lot of the food and the minerals aren't getting into the bloodstream. Of which the ones that do get into the bloodstream, they go to the liver, and the metabolic reaction of that is diminished even more because your liver is forced and taxed to detoxify the blood to get all the alcohol out of your blood. So it can't do everything at once, so therefore it misses out on some of the minerals and vitamin absorption in your liver. So you're not getting all the food into your blood, and then when it gets to your liver and metabolically comes into your body so you can use those minerals and vitamins and stuff, your body can't get them all because it's forced to detoxify your body from all the alcohol. On top of that, you're dehydrated. You know, it's a natural diuretic alcohol. So your water intake, which is transporting all the nutrients to your muscles and the osmosis and the cell reproduction, you don't have as much liquid moving around and then you're dehydrated. Another bad thing, your sleep is out of whack totally because, you know, you're not getting the proper nutrition. Like as you go to sleep and your head hits the pillow from drinking and everything, your body is still getting fucked over by the alcohol. Your next day is shot to shit. If you guys, no matter, I don't care how dedicated you are, and you know, if you go out drinking, you know what? I know I'm taking this on. I accept it tomorrow. I'm just going to hit it hard. I'm hungover now. I'm still going to, get to the gym and make it happen. Your workout is never going to be as good as it could be if you went in there fresh. So it comes down to where do you want to go in life? How fast do you want to get there? And the balance of life. Is alcohol something that's bad for your body? 100% yes. Are there any pros to it? No. There really are no pros to it. The pros of alcohol is a sense of relaxation, celebration, the social event, and everything else. As far as what's in your body, you do not need your body doesn't need alcohol whatsoever. Arnold would say, don't put anything in your body doesn't need. Alcohol would be one of those things your body does not need, so why ever put it in your body? Well, people do. And I'm a firm believer that there is moderation. Now, moderation, they would say, for a male, 1 to 2 drinks a day is moderation. It's not going to have that effect. All those things I'm telling you about, the percentage drops, the decreased testosterone, the increased cortisol, the protein synthesis dropping off by 20%, your natural human growth hormone release being decreased by 70%. All those things happen only in an intoxicated state of mind. When your body is induced by the alcohol. Now, that usually lasts for like a 24-hour period. So, is that a problem? Not really if you do it once in a while, moderation. Now, if you guys are doing that on that moderation becomes habitual and you're doing it regularly all the time, then you're always in that state, right? So therefore, you're always having the adverse effect of those dropped levels in testosterone and human growth, natural growth hormones, protein synthesis, lack of vitamin and minerals being absorbed into your body. All those things are happening in a more regular period because you're drinking more often. You're never going to get your goals in the gym. So Tim, you're going out and partying in college and stuff and everything else. Information is key, guys. The more you know. If you don't know, then you're going through life blindly. Now, am I saying never drink? Am I telling you I never drink? No, I'm not saying that, guys. All I'm saying is that now you know what the facts are. Now you know all that hard work in the gym is digressed from alcohol consumption. So, it's your choice now, guys. That's what life is. It's your choice. What do you want to do? Do you want to drink, have a good time, knowing what it does to your body? That's fine. You go ahead and do that. You accept that, and you live it for the most in that moment. And then the next day, you realize what you did, and then you rectify it. Hopefully, you find more of a high in the gym and working out than you do from a chemical enhancement of alcohol. Now, I don't know. That's alcohol is also a huge drug, meaning your body become reliant on it. Alcoholism runs rapid in this country, and I think as much as cancer, any person you go up to, 1 in 2 people is going to have some kind of an alcoholic tragedy in their life on how it's destroyed either someone they know, someone they love, or themselves. And it doesn't cure itself. The more you drink, the more your body kind of requires it. But you're living in an altered state of an ego. It's not when you go out and you party and everything else, and you get all this liquid courage and social, lubricant and stuff. That's not who you are anyway. So why do you want to even live in that? It's a cost and effect ratio in everything in life. So if you want to go and get it, and you want to be the best of the best, alcohol is not something you need. Can you still become the best with moderate? Yes, you can, guys. There's a balance in life, and you gotta find that own balance. I hope I've answered your question, Tim. Alcohol is something that I do consume. But you gotta consume in moderation. When it's time to work, it's time to work. When you have time to celebrate and you just achieve something, you want to go out with friends, family, other guys, whatever else, and just live it up, sure. That 1 or 2 drinks a day in moderation, it doesn't mean 7 to 14 in one day. The 1 to 2 a week, 1 to 2 a day a week, that's 7 to 14, right? You don't all at one time. It's not good. That's when you get into that state where all these decreased levels of testosterone and protein synthesis and the vitamins and dehydration and it's all you're messing your body up. But you will not get fat over alcohol consumption. The reason why you get fat is because your body stops burning fat because of the alcohol influence in your body and starts burning acetate, a byproduct of the alcohol in the liver, and not your fat storage. So therefore you do get that gut, but only 5% of calories consumed from alcohol is actually even formed into fat storage for energy. So that's a little bit of a myth, but all these things that people say, like 1 drink will destroy a week's worth, fuck off. That's bullshit. And I'm living proof that that's not the case. I'm living proof that you can drink and still perform to higher standards in society as means are. The average mean of society, I think I'm well above that. Do I consume alcohol? Yes. Do I do it in moderation, and do I have a control on it? I'd like to think I do. I get the high out of the gym. That's my high, not alcohol. Again, it's your choice. This is the information. You guys have the information. How you process that information and become the person you want to be makes a difference between a winner and a loser. Being ignorant, saying I know that's the truth, but I'm just gonna turn my eye to it and not really address it and just keep on going and down this path. But you're going down the path of bankruptcy and loneliness and just you're a loser, man. So now you have the information. How you process it, it's up to you. I would suggest if you guys are in that transformation process and you're really going after your goals, you don't need any baggage with you. You don't need any baggage. Baggage being alcohol, the improper diet, improper training techniques. Get rid of all that stuff, man. Get to where you want to go. And once you get there, then you can find out and start dabbling into what works and what doesn't work and what the balance is and the moderation of life. But guys, if you're going out there and getting drunk and stuff, you're taking that body that you're working so hard for, and you're putting so much weight into it, and so much respect, and you're really putting the sweat equity and the blood, sweat, and tears to transform yourself and become that person. And then all of a sudden, you can go out and get all fucked up and puke, and who knows, you don't remember the story, you make an ass of yourself and everything else, and you put that on the balance scale of life, like what's more important. You gotta be out of your mind if you keep doing that over and over again, because it's taking away everything you're working for. And honestly, the weight of enjoyment of that, I don't think will ever outweigh the success you feel of achieving your goals. Okay, anyway, Greg Plitt, help you stay fit. Thanks for watching. Signing out from Central Park, New York City. Here for a couple days doing some work. And if you guys haven't been here, man, I suggest coming. It's a little piece of heaven on earth, man. It really is. Thanks for watching.